Today we're going to be doing a weekly meal prep. So this is a little preview, but let's get on with the video. So we're going to start off with the sweet potatoes. I'm going to peel them, chop them up, and then we're going to toss them in the oven. So we're going to preheat the oven to 420.
Hey guys, before we continue on with this video, I did want to mention that I am not a licensed nutritionist or a chef, so I am very open to any recommendation tips that you might have. You can put them down in the comments. I'm just trying to better myself and better what I put into my body, but I did just want to put that out there for the record. Thank you.
Okay guys, so now that we have all of these chopped, before I season it with the seasonings of my choice, I'm going to go ahead and put them in a plastic bag, so it just makes it a lot easier to shake them up and get them fully coated. Once we do that, I'm going to take either a parchment paper lined or an aluminum foil lined baking sheet, and we're going to put these bad boys on there. At Yogurtland?
20th anniversary.
Wow. Okay, so I have these bad boys nice, lightly seasoned and mixed up. If you can see them, they're looking good. What I also like to do to give them a little bit of flavor, my sister did this. She added some Asian zing to it, and it's gonna help them get like a little caramelized crunchy. Now for the ground beef. I got 3 of these hoes right here. And we're gonna cook all of it. So it's 4 ounces each serving, 16 ounces per container, which I'm assuming is this whole thing. So it's supposed to feed me 16 times, 5 times 2 is 10. So I should have enough for more than 10 meals. Let's just get started opening these bad boys. I got a pan ready here. Let's turn this hoe on. There you go. Sorry if there's any mess there, but we keep it pushing. Okay, perfect. So I changed burners. We got this pan on a medium-high heat. Bad boy's heating up. This is 93% lean, 7% fat. So why would I get lean beef if I'm gonna put oil on the pan? So I'm just gonna put this straight on the pan. That makes sense, right? I feel like that's logical. 1, 2, oh, right. So let's just slap that bad boy down, I guess. Just both in. Perfect. I'm gonna toss this and we'll grab a spatula. So because I saw something on TikTok saying that if you crisp it up, you're not really, like if you just like crush it up right away, you're steaming your beef. So I'm gonna let it crisp it up from the bottom. We're gonna flip her, and then we're gonna crush it up. So we'll see if this works. Potatoes are going good, really warm. It's simple on a weight loss grind. So yeah. In the meantime, while that bad boy's getting crisped up, gonna do these dishes because they're not gonna do themselves. First flip. Oh, what the fuck. Thinking I burnt this. What the heck? Okay, it sounded like it was burning, but none of it's burning, so I'm gonna keep it there and continue on with these dishes. Alright, hopefully you can hear me, but for the most part, these are nice crisped up. I went ahead and flipped them. So we're gonna mush them up really quick, you know. Okay. As you can see, the inside of the ground beef is not cooked, but we're gonna start seasoning with that one. I do like to add a little bit of this. It does have good benefits. So I'm gonna sprinkle a good amount of this on here. I'm gonna use basically the same seasonings that I used for the potatoes, minus like the sweet and sour. I'm gonna add some pepper. Got this bad boy in the bag today. So we're gonna sprinkle some of that on there. And then we're gonna mix her up and let her cook up a little bit more. And then we'll be done with the ground beef. And then just waiting on the sweet potato. Okay guys, we are finally finished. Obviously it wasn't even a lot. All I did was sweet potatoes and ground beef, and I'm exhausted. But instead of doing like individual daily containers, because it's gonna be me and a second person, I am just gonna put them in these big Tupperwares. I have two. So I'm gonna separate them, put them in these big Tupperwares, and then we're gonna scoop and scale them as we eat. So I have scale right here. So I feel like we got it for the most part. Like, we just gotta be a little conscious when we're serving ourselves later on. I got our sweet potatoes. I did do 2 trays, so you can cook these bad boys like 45 minutes to an hour. I did closer to an hour for sure, for sure. Here's the ground beef, beautiful. Bam, nice and easy. I'm gonna just do like a frozen vegetable when I do eat it, so I'm gonna show you guys at the end of the video what like a whole bowl will look like. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and start putting these in the containers so I can refrigerate them. Yeah, let's get to doing it. Okay, so here's all the sweet potato, nice and full. That's a good amount. Okay, and here's the ground beef. We got the ground beef right here. We got the nice old sweet potato right here. Both look pretty good. I'm gonna leave them because I did let them cool down for a little bit, so they're perfectly fine to go in the fridge and start serving these up tomorrow. And I'm gonna show you how it looks right now. Hey guys, it's the next day. I have not eaten today. It is 4:30. Miss baby, one momento. Guys, this is my man's plate. Let me know, let me hear. Only broccoli, ground beef, some beautiful white rice. Right? That looks so good, huh? And on the paper plate. Okay. On the paper plate. If you hear anything in the background, it's literally the conventional oven that you can slightly see there. But I did go ahead and heat my sweet potato and my ground beef up in the conventional oven because I like my stuff a little on the crispier side. And if I'm gonna heat my food up, might as well heat it up the way I like it. So there we go. I have this bowl of veggies right here. So we're gonna plate her up. Let's see. Okay guys, so I got my bowl right here. Oop, the broccoli's falling. I am gonna add a scoop of cottage cheese just because I feel like it could be useful. I don't know how I feel about cottage cheese, so we're gonna just eyeball however much. Oh, you can't even see that. The little globs. I feel like that should be more than okay. I am also gonna add these pickled onions that I found at Sprouts. Fuck. JK. I think it's not. I'm gonna return these tomorrow. Oh, I was excited. Okay. I guess this is the bowl. Still looking good as hell. Hey guys, so we are at the end of the video. This is my beautiful bowl. I got the ground beef, broccoli, sweet potato, a little bit of cottage cheese, no pickled onion because it was already open. But we're gonna try that bad boy next time. I'm super excited to eat this up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and you know, I'll see you next time, hopefully. Peace.